Hey everyone, Arielle here from Curated.com, and I just got done riding the 2022 Burton Feelgood full camber. First off, I am not sponsored by any brand, so all of these reviews and opinions are completely unbiased and all my own. I actually have gotten a little time on this board and I really like it. It is kind of stiff for me. I tend to like a little bit of a softer board, but it's definitely like a mid stiff, but it keeps you so stable and locked in. My carves were beautiful. It was pretty fast on steeper terrain, and really you just feel locked and loaded, and I really enjoyed riding this board. The Feelgood comes in two profiles. You can get it in a flying V and a camber. With the flying V, it's gonna be a little bit more approachable by a beginner. It's gonna feel a little bit easier to go back and forth from those edges. Whereas with this camber profile, it is precise, it's stable, it locks you in. It's definitely got some great pop. I was able to definitely get some air on it, which was super fun. I'm definitely getting a lot more used to being in the air with these camber boards. This board is a directional twin, and it does have a little bit of a setback, so the nose is slightly longer than the tail. I did take it into some powder and some trees. I thought it did very well in the trees. Super easy to navigate and get from edge to edge quickly. But in the powder, I did feel a little like I was gonna tomahawk, meaning roll forward. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this as like your go-to powder board, but what I would recommend it for is that all mountain board. You can take it into the park, you can take it onto the groom runs, but it just wouldn't be like my specialized powder board. My favorite part about this board was definitely locking into some carves. I felt like the camber profile really helped get me deep into there, and I just was probably making some of the best carve turns I think I've ever made. If you are someone that likes to feel in control and feel stable and is a little bit more aggressive and can handle a board and obviously likes to carve, I would definitely get on this board. The flex, for me, like I mentioned, it is a little stiffer. So if you are coming off of a softer, more beginner board, this will be a little bit of a jump up, but like I said, if you can really control this board, you won't really feel that stiffness, and if anything, it'll just make you feel more controlled, give you a little bit more pop, and you'll work your way towards really loving the way this board rides.
So I took it through the trees. It was super stable. It was really responsive. Didn't feel squirrely in there. Carving, it felt really nice. I didn't feel much chatter at all. There was a good amount of pop with it when I took it off rollers. Definitely able to ride switch on it. The graphic on this board, super sick. The base is also pretty rad. Look good, feel good, as I always say. I definitely think riding it through the trees was super fun. I didn't feel like I was unstable at all. Definitely felt the maneuverability of it was just pretty top notch. Switch riding was really easy on it. I was able to, pop into one, ride switch comfortably and just kind of keep it going. I didn't feel like the lengthened nose really made a difference at all, since it is still that twin flex. It was super poppy, whether it was side hits, rollers, or even just, ollieing on flat. I felt like I was able to get up a pretty good amount into the air. I would definitely say that this board is more for that intermediate plus rider.
So this profile of a board needs to be approached more by an intermediate to an advanced rider, someone who can really drive this board. I definitely would not be recommending this as someone's very first board in the camber profile, but as that progressional board, if you want to start going a little bit faster, popping a little bit more, and really just feeling locked in, this is going to be that board for you. If you would like to chat more gear and get all set up with some awesome stuff, please don't hesitate to come on over to Curated.com and find my profile or get hooked up with one of our other amazing experts on the platform. And if you like this content and want to see more, please hit that subscribe button wherever it is.